Okay, what's up, guys? Good morning. Welcome to another vlog. So my body is just wasted from Taekwondo. So I did it twice a week. Every time I do it, it hurts all over the place. So um, today's topic is why you should do Taekwondo while you're young. Get your black belt while you're young. Take it depending on your uh, abilities and how hard you train, how often you train. You could get your black belt in like 2 to 3 years. Don't worry about people saying, "Oh, Taekwondo sucks." Black belt in just just easy and fast to get black belt. Just 2 to 3 years. Well, don't worry about that because black belt is just the start of the journey. You just learned and mastered the basics. That's all. Because uh, common people perception, black belt is like grandmaster already. I think that's how they perceive it. So it's not your problem. It's not your fault. So you should do your own thing. Get your black belt. Don't worry about what people say. Because when you're young, you have more time, less problems, less obligations. Okay, so but most of all is that your body, your body is not the same when you're like 30 or 40. So almost 40 now, so it's not the same. Okay, like just turning long hurts already. So it frustrates me, it annoys me, and I'm starting to learn high level kicks. It's a bit too late, it's high impact, my body can't handle it. I work graveyard shift, so I'm not getting enough sleep. So your body, your stretching, your power might decrease, depends. When I kick, I think I have a bit more power than before because of my mass. Um, but that's just it. There's just a limit. Okay, so well, Scott Adkins 40, right? But he's a full-time martial artist, conditioning, complete with vitamins, uh, whatever, minerals, equipment. But we're just normal people. Supplements, we can afford all of those. So, I'm not trying to make it as an excuse because it's just reality. Let's just be real here. You're getting older, you won't be able to do those high-level kicks anymore. And it's a lot more expensive now. So if you later on, so inflation. So if you start taekwondo now, it won't be 10 times as expensive after 20 years. When you're young, you can get like scholarships, sponsorships. You can get your uncles to sponsor you, something like that. Your grandma, your grandparents. So yeah, especially the stretching is just really bad now. So it's just really bad. So yeah. Also, kind of weird. You're with like yellow belts, white belts, blue belt children are like maybe less than 12 years old, I guess. So and a lot of like 5-year-old kids, 6-year-old kids. It's annoying. You can't even practice there unless maybe if you go like really really early. Uh, I went there 30 minutes early, and still it's not safe because trying to practice high level kicks, and there's just these kids here, running around blind. Okay, you could injure them, so you could hit them because they could just suddenly blitz when you're kicking. Okay, blitz in front of you when you're kicking, so it's gonna be your fault. So good luck with the hospital bills with that. So you're gonna pay for that. So it's not gonna be a rant. So when you're older, a lot more people notice you when you're older, and they could like hate you or be insecure of you, something like that. So it's annoying. Unlike when you're young, you're not a threat. When you're older, you're kind of a threat. So yeah, it's really frustrating. I can't do a lot of things anymore because back then when I can, people say, "Oh, don't do jumping, high kicks, spinning kicks. Don't do that." Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. So, well, I'm not in a war zone. Okay, I'm not in a war zone. I'm trying to practice martial arts here. I'm not trying to go out there and defend myself. I thought we were civilized now. Thought, thought we're civilized now. I thought everything's safe now. We're not in a world war, like high school world war two. There's just a lot of opinions because there's like sensitive people like me, like empaths. So it's probably my fault, I guess, because yeah, I'm a very sensitive person. I'm a people pleaser. I react too quickly to what people say. It's mostly my fault. I guess everything's my fault. No, it's not. So, well, you start late. So, good luck with that. Maybe I still have like 10 or 20 more years physically. That's good. That's still kind of good physically. So, other than that, when you get older, you gotta chill. It's not for you anymore. It's Taekwondo is a young man's game. You're gonna look bad because you're old, but I feel old. I am old, but I don't look old. Okay, I think I still look late 30s, I guess, or mid 20s, because people don't really respect me that much. I think they still think I'm a teenager or something. So it's hard to, it's hard for people to like. It's hard to get people to understand where you're coming from. Let's say I can't kick that high anymore. So there's just these young instructors. You get assistant instructors. Just children black belts, just kid black belts or teenager. Uh, I don't know. Maybe they're just they might be just trying their best, but they just don't know. Don't know how to gauge how high someone's kick is. So that's just it. That's why it's hard to find a good instructor. That adjusts to your age level, to your age level, to your age in general. And like my instructor in karate. Uh, so we take things slow, systematic. We don't do teenagers training because we're old. So it's hard to find a better instructor. I'm not saying they're bad, but they're good, but they're not better. Okay, in regards to training someone. So it's hard to find a better instructor that that's nearby. Okay, so and it's not as expensive in other gyms. It's really expensive in other gyms. So good luck with that as well. So so you might be able to find a better instructor, but how much does he charge? How much does their gym charge? Okay, so before I came to this gym that's nearby my home, that's just maybe 15-minute away ride, 10 minutes, but you gotta wait for the bus, so maybe 10 to 20 minutes. 'Cause you gotta walk to the road, okay? So yeah, takes time. I can walk it like 20 to 25 minutes walk, but I can't do that always. Sometimes rain, like yesterday, rain. So you're gonna go there, you look like a mess. Okay, so you're gonna look bad. Uh, don't know what people are gonna say. How they will judge you. So yeah, it's very frustrating. You're gonna get old, and you're gonna get old. Your body's gonna get old, but your face looks still the same, like my face in college. So people are not gonna treat me like I'm old, maybe unless if my hair is white. So maybe they're gonna let's say you're old and your body looks old, but your face doesn't look old. So the expectations will be a lot higher, I guess. The the Taekwondo gym's expectations will be like the same as children's train. So I train on the same pace of the children, the kids, teenagers, the 10-year-olds, 6-year-olds. So they're not gonna adjust to you. So the expectations will be yeah. So they won't remember. Even though if you tell them how old you are, they won't remember. They have a lot of problems on their own. So life sucks. I guess so. Life just really sucks sometimes. But it is what it is.